I just pooped. Salty Shellback said that he'd give me a gold star. What are we looking at today? Wow, show prep. I'm going to look at the Curious or Above from VANESSA House that Stephen Bush sent me. And I picked this one because A, I was curious, and B, it had more alcohol than the other one, coming in at 5.1%. This is a smoothie sour. And its pour looks, wow, looks like grapefruit juice. And it comes in a big can. And I picked that girl because tonight's Locked and Loaded is your favorite TV series, and it's bound to be fun. I probably had 100, somewhere close to 100 shows on my list. Smells like a sour. Cheers. I get the smoothie part. I'm, other than the sour, which I actually really like the sours, what it leaves behind is it kind of tastes like a Dairy Queen cone. Okay. This one's not going to be like an all-dayer. Salty Shellback from the Goose Island, a mist, but he had a good point, so I decided I was going to read it. Trump supporters who want to hate Trump for being adversarial last night are probably fake supporters because that was classic Trump all the way. And I believe I touched on that. If you thought you were going to see something other than that, then you don't know Trump. And again, I know I've defended his rants and I've defended his stuff on Twitter endlessly because I know a couple people that are like, oh, if he would just stop with all of his tweets and stuff. No, if I had the ability and I had the millions and millions of people on my Twitter and Poco Loco was taking some shots at me, you know I'd tell him to go fuck himself. I mean, I'm amazed at sometimes at the stuff that Trump doesn't say. I mean, this is why I like Trump, because he's not like the rest of them. You know, the Republican Party, for the most part, is made up of mostly pussies, or at least it still is. You know, and how many times have I made this? Here's so and so. I will go forth and I will support the Constitution and I will support the woman's right to not choose because babies' lives matters and blah blah blah. And oh, Mr. So and so, we just found a picture of you smoking some dope 48 years ago. Oh my God! Gather the family. This is my wife and my children, and I regretfully have to tell you that I will be stepping down because 47 years ago I smoked some dope. This shit happens all the time. Trump isn't like that. Trump would come out there, yeah, so here's my family, and this is the woman I'm married to presently. Here's all the women I've slept with over the dawn of time. She was a hooker, and may I say, she's one ugly fucking hooker. But okay, that aside, we were smoking dope yesterday, and go fuck yourself. I think he was actually pretty reserved, given all the lies they threw at him. No shit, you know. It's like, at one point in time, I tell you, Chris Wallace was just... first of all, I've never liked him. He's been, I'm like, you know, isn't Fox News, wasn't the whole premise of Fox News so that it would be some place that people wanted the facts and the real stories and not some fake news? I thought that's where we go, and lately, they're no better. They're no better. I don't get most of my news, pretty much all of my news comes from sources other than the mainstream media. Anyone else notice Sniffing Joe often closed his eyes and looked down like he was trying to listen to someone other than the debate? Yeah, actually, it kind of looked like he fell asleep. I saw a guy put up a video saying, oh, look, here's where he falls asleep. No. And Harmarsh was telling me that they were both wired so that they could hear Chris Wallace. I'm like, wasn't that fucker like sitting right there? I mean, he was in the same area. So why would they have to be wired so they could hear Chris Wallace? Now, I threw this out there to Harmarsh, and it's just my thoughts. I think that they concocted the story that they both were going to get wired so that they could hear Chris Wallace, where in fact, Sleepy Joe was getting fed the answers. That's just my thought on this. Okay, first with Smile Money. And he says, yes, first. And Cobra says, congrats, you win Matt for the night. Harmarsh says first, being second. Joey says, here, just not even fucking caring. Billy Rank, fourth, but first for me. Billy. Do. Where'd it go? Okay. Yeah, Billy has 15 subscribers, and you haven't done a video in 4 years, but yeah. So I support. Thank you, Billy. Gillian, Mike, here. Cheers, all. Cheers, Mike. After all, this is show prep. Mike, extra special, just like Eric and Matt. Harmarsh and his big-ass forehead are back, hence the long brew review. Harmarsh, more cowbell. Hi, Jules. Cobra. Here at Taco Bell drive-thru line. Nice. I like Taco Bell. I don't know what the deal is around here. The absolute worst place you could ever think about going around here is Taco John's. I mean, seriously. And they have no sense of humor. Last time I was there, they said, what would you want? And I pointed to the picture and I said, I'd like it to look like that. I know that's probably going to be a stretch. In 3, 2, 1. El Tenda, cheers. God bless. God bless. Trump 2020. Smile Money, whole plain and pinup girl. Yes. You know, I was looking at that. Now, I know it'll be a little bit of a stretch, but I actually did just because I was curious. I was taking a poop this morning. Again, I've been eating a lot of the Reaper. Between my own and Mark's. Now, as part of full disclosure, Mark, I love the Reaper powder because it makes it easier to regulate it. But I'm finding that compared to a couple of years ago, I use a lot of it. You know, from 5 flakes in a bowl of soup, wondering if I was actually going to be able to finish it, to lacing a nice thick, pretty good sprinkling all the way the other night. Christine made and Jules made the hobo chicken, so I had hobo chicken, and I put some of the dust that Matt made and on the hobo chicken, and then I had a big pile of cottage cheese, which to me, anytime you have nice soft potatoes and that kind of stuff, it was just me. And I put a lot of Mark's devil dust across the cottage cheese. Now, last night, I made steak on the grill, and then I cut it fairly thin, and we made steak and cheese sandwiches, and I cut one of my own Reapers up. Now, it's a pepper about that big, and the whole sandwich, I cut basically the end off, and then made some strips and put it on there, and You know, mine are, I mean, it's still at a 1 point something million Scovilles, but I don't know what, I think Mark threatened his at gunpoint the whole time they were growing, and they're definitely warmer than my own. But yeah, so I took a screenshot of the end of the video with that, which John could obviously get Poco Loco a better picture of it. And I was looking at that going, you know, you get just the pinup girl, like when she puts her arm kind of behind her and she smiles, and you're seeing like the biggest part of the emblem in her, and then there was like enough room you could have put, he could put locked and loaded underneath it, and maybe even spruce that up a little bit. The problem is the more that you, now see, I'd have to see it. I'd have to take a look at it and decide how that would work, because obviously the farther you get out to get the whole airplane, but get the whole airplane, it's now a little bit harder to see the pinup girl. But I really do like the idea, though. Smile Money, Matt, the economy is bounding back even with COVID-19. Biden complained that the rich are doing well. The Democrats worry about the poor people. You mean the ones that can't work because they will not open up the economy. You know, the poor that cannot get the second stimulus because the Democrats will not compromise, and also don't want to end the pain because Trump might get credit. Again, Smile Money, 100% spot on. I mean, they're standing there saying that we can't get the stimulus out. Chucky fucking douchebag Schumer and Nancy, I have really nothing even tame to say about that twat waffle, so I'll just say Nancy Pelosi. They both stand up there and say that the Republicans are stopping it from going through. The Republicans said, this is the money and the stimulus, and the Democrats said, hey, let's throw 972 things in there. No, you can't have 972 fucking things. We're just doing a stimulus check. Jesus Christ, when is it not government as usual? I mean, to agree to a stimulus check, and it's like, you know, 10,000 pages. They all need to go. They just all need to perish in some fiery death, and we need to start over. Granted, right now with the idiots that are out there, Lord knows how starting over would look. And then Harmarsh gives me a link to Trump's pick for justice. Mike, cowbell for 5 minutes straight, man. And Smile Money says, whoa, slow down. Yeah, I'll start another channel, cowbell and cowbell only. Harmarsh, Amy Coney Barrett is Trump's nominee, is an originalist. She was clerk for Judge Scalia. She has supposedly said that the judge should separate church and state when making a ruling. Smile Money says, Matt is only worried about abortions. He is 35 and his vasectomy is in order. Well, he has a great son. Does the world really need to risk him reproducing further? Fu Master Chew, Rich, the opening song says it all. Cheers, brother. Cheers, Rich. Rich again, that looks delicious. Love the stouts for sure. And I can say so good it was, they are. I'm just going with they are, Rich. Smile Money with the read more button. And unfortunately, it does a lot. The U.S. Supreme Court reluctance to re-engage on the Second Amendment may end with the confirmation of Judge Amy Coney Barrett, who appears to have an even broader view of guns rights than Justice Anthony Scalia. Her mentor and author of the 2008 landmark decision cementing the right to the possession of firearms is in the home. It is called Misinformation Campaign. They are bitching that she is more pro-Second Amendment than Scalia. You either didn't hear your sister correctly, or she radicalized, or she is a radicalized Antifa member. I don't know about the sister part. I just saw some postings on Facebook about it. They need to switch the minds of 4 Republican senators. You stir up the hornets, create outrage. Would Biden install a pro-Second Amendment justice? No, he wouldn't. And Jay adds, I think this is one reason many challenges to things like the 68 GCA have not been taken before SCOTUS. Mike again, sweet Julie Morris. Rich, wow, Jay did some outstanding work on the Smith. I love the look of that coating. Oh, it's, oh, God. Let's just say the gun has been gone a long time, and I got older while it was gone. I made a comment. Those were the original grips on the gun. The ones that he put on there are definitely well, I can't say that. I mean, the original grips were still very, very nice grips, but the new ones are awesome. Gunwild, oh, it's okay if you do a basement pop. Christine won't mind. I asked her. Gunwild again, but Biden is going to save us all. He said he's elected, there will be less wildfires and flooding, as well as a cure for cancer. And Smile Money says, oh, and nuke hurricanes. And Gunwild says, isn't that the way to handle them? And then Smile Money says, sure, nothing can go wrong with the radioactive fallout in the atmosphere. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'm sorry, but again, you have to be the most uninformed. The night of the debate, a couple of people that I honestly thought I knew, that I know personally, that I know that are here in town, and they're putting up all this shit on Facebook about how great Biden is and how he's winning the debate hand down and how the America will be so much better under Biden. And it's just like, where the fuck do you people get your information? The man is fucking full of dementia and it's getting worse by the hour. Lord knows what, I mean, he doesn't want to take a drug test. Lord knows what they were pumping into him so that he could just fucking maintain breathing, let alone go up against Trump. I don't really consider myself narrow-minded. I stand for anyone that stands for the Constitution and America going in the right direction. Democratic Party is not that.
Did you know that President Trump is going to Walter Reed Hospital after COVID-19 diagnosis?
No.
Yep, it says here the President and the First Lady confirmed in the early hours of Friday morning that they both have tested positive for COVID. Trump will stay at Walter Reed National Military Medical Center in Maryland for a few days, according to White House spokesperson. Sources close to the matter have said that the president is experiencing a low-grade fever. But that's according to NBC and CNN. So take that with a grain of salt.
Here's my thoughts on this. Does Trump really have it? Or is this a way for him to roll out his vaccination? that he took it and he'll be back in the White House by next weekend.
I'm guaranteeing you, before the end of this month, there'll be vaccinations. And I can't tell you how I know that, but I'm guaranteeing it.
Got a package. Don't know who it's from. It does come via Amazon, and it feels like a t-shirt. And it looks like a t-shirt. Either way, like, whole fucking thing is just so blown out of proportion.
It's part of his plan.
I have a similar one to this.
Yeah, you do.
Another one I love wearing when we go out shopping on Saturdays. Whoever sent this, thank you. You know, here's the sad part. Right now, I literally have like 5 shirts that I wear to work. There's 3,592 shirts like this in there, but I don't want to convert them to work shirts because it's entirely possible to destroy a...
Is he recording?
Mm-hmm.
Get in there.
No.
Here, try this.
Do you want to get in there?
What is that now? You trying to kill me?
It's a smoothie sour.
I don't like sour.
Here, you should try it. You know what it tastes exactly like after the sour goes away? Like a Dairy Queen cone.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Try it.
I don't like sour.
You skip the sour part and just go on to the cone part then.
No, you do this to me every
I think you want to
time.
play the next one. Is that right?
Hey, Google.
Shut up.
Shut up. Hey, Google. Stop listening.
Nothing's playing right now.
Yeah, you stop listening. No.
Just try it. Let me see your
No.
face.
No.
Yeah, come stand right here and try it.
No,
'cause Jules
I'm
wants
sure
to
I
see
already
your
got
face.
enough crap from last time when I drank the Two-Hearted Ale, and that was only because I love Ed. And
Seriously,
No.
I'm filing for divorce if you don't have a sip.
Well, start the paperwork. I'll sign on the dotted line.
Really, Eric?
Okay, I'm staying with you forever if you don't try this.
Okay.
I'll do it first then. And
Yeah,
if
I
you don't
don't
see my
want
funny
this.
face, that means it's
Oh,
good.
look at it. I have my little spectacles. Let me smell this. Ew.
No? What is it now?
Shit.
Shit.
Ugh.
Nope. That means,
Wow. Were you in drama in high school?
I don't drink beer.
Is that a beer?
Yeah.
A beer is orange?
No, it looks like piss.
Ignore what you just saw right there.
No, mine do the
That
same
does not
thing.
taste
Wait,
like no Dairy Queen cone.
Wait a minute, I better back away in case I spit it out.
You've lost your marbles.
Ooh, it smells funky.
That's what I said. Just busting in on your beer review and making it all go to hell.
It's okay.
Oh, God, you like sour.
Yeah, I eat lemon.
Ugh.
Good.
Okay, so one of them gives it at least a 5. The other one I guess is a 0 because she wouldn't finish it.
Nope.
And for $10 each, I won't tell them what you did yesterday.
Well, I'll
you
tell
already-
on myself.
Go ahead, say it. We'll
So me and Jules decided that we wanted just a little shot of whiskey. So Eric decides that he's going to give us the art bag. Yeah.
Bring them up. Grandma's glasses. Bring them up. You got less than a shot. You got about a shot. And I decided to have some October 9.3. I see her take a sip, and she's like, my taste buds must have changed. I'm not really liking the Ardbeg. Okay, well, I need to go check on our dinner because it's out on the grill burning probably.
Now who's being the drama queen?
come back in the house, and I see Twiddledee and
Whatever.
washing out their the blue glasses. I'm like, tell me that you just didn't do what I think you just did.
We did.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
It's like, yeah, here, feel this. There's a heartbeat.
Oh, come on, drama queen. Get over yourself.
They poured out Ardbeg.
Which one did you give us?
Whoops.
This one.
Oh, I'll remember not to buy that then. It's the
Yeah.
moat.
Well-
How much proof is that, Eric?
It's still an 80. It's the light. It's one of the. These two are the weakest ones. This one, and this one are the heaviest hitters.
Have you tried this?
The Paul John? I don't remember. Did we try that? Did I try that?
You don't
You,
get a shot.
you've all you've done is smell it. You didn't
And what's the alcohol
a
content?
lot. 120 what 3
120?
or something. It's 60. It's
55.
55.5%. So it's 100
Yeah.
and 111.
Let me go get our blue shot glasses. Because he's giving me us a cold one.
Well, if you're just gonna sip it, I can put just a little bit in it because I already know what's gonna happen here.
What? We're not going to dump it. Go ahead. Give Christine first. Why? Try
Go
it.
ahead. I tried the last one first. You get to try this one first.
I'm willing to commit.
Well, let me just take some off of yours.
Ooh. Ooh. Mm. I have to swallow it before I spit it out.
Yeah.
You like it?
I don't know why, but the higher octane is for me is always better than the lower.
The Paul John to me is where quality, price, intercept. It is
I'm trying
is
to think,
hands
like, what kind of cigar would go with that?
one's lit. It's my favorite. It's my favorite of the scotches.
Well, here's your Appleton. Oh, we didn't try that one.
Yeah,
Appleton?
you have you. Oh, you want to try that?
Is that the one that I have upstairs?
No, that was Jay from Elite Ammunition, and
Smell that. It's soft. Smooth.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have too much alcohol.
like 4 of these guys all said that if you don't like rum, I bet you'll like this.
I love rum.
We both love rum.
Yeah, we both love rum. What are you saying? You don't. Ooh, he's giving you a lot. Go
Why are
ahead.
you giving me all that? I'm not drinking all that.
Well, she can have some. You can have some.
We can back and forth and
And
see.
Daddy will finish it for the girls.
No? Yes.
No.
Well, you probably didn't do yourself any justice by having some of that before you had some of that. Your palate is definitely tainted.
Mm-hmm.
Try not to spit it out.
see the face.
Wow.
You missed the face.
Show prep is getting pretty full for me. Well, the one that you did have that you did like
No,
though
but
was
see that is that the rum right there?
yes, this one.
That's the good rum.
Yeah,
Jules.
I know.
That's yummy.
Did you want to try that?
Well, not straight up.
No, straight up.
Well, you can take it upstairs and
Well, I got my Jamaican make me happy. I
Okay.
bought some.
Jamaica make you happy.
you might want to. You could probably juice that up a little bit. No pun intended, because that can's only 3.2%. If you add a little bit of that on the rocks,
He's trying not to make.
Might just have
He's
to have
trying
rum
not
and
to make
Coke.
me leave tomorrow morning.
I know. That's it.
If I
He's
get-
like, here, try this. Here, try this. Now you gotta do 2 shots plus your beer.
here,
Did you see your beer in your fridge?
slam this.
Oh no.
Leaving tomorrow will all make less sense.
No, thank you.
Why do you have my room downstairs? Because there was no room upstairs.
There's room up there now. You can put it up there.
No, there
Because Din Scourge was calling me on some rum shots, and I will drink that. That is so much different than Bacardi. Aren't you gonna bring it up?
No, I don't have no place to put it.
No, she don't have
I
room.
really don't.
All right, Eric.
Where's my whiskey flask? Where did he go?
I thought it was next to the water heater.
Stop.
I thought it was.
There you go.
No, but I know what is next to the water heater.
Wow, this is big. Oh, what the hell is that? Is that Eric's hammock? You're hiding something? Look, y'all. Eric's
That's John Solar's.
That's John's.
oh.
That, no matter what he wants to say, that was made for him and won by him in the AR giveaway that he won. He loves it. He thinks it's so great on how straight the cuts are and how great
everything's like not perfect in his eyes.
This is
And
cracking.
they're cracking. Yeah. And this isn't in the square in the middle. The knot isn't square in the middle, and it's not very round. And
when you look at the
Yeah.
head of it, the handle is
the
so
handle's
instead of being a
crooked.
perfect T, it's almost a Y.
Mm-hmm.
But John loves it. He wants it.
Who, John?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My goal in life is to hand deliver that to John Solar.
Next fall.
And I tell you what, John's not drinking very much,
No.
but he can pick his poison, and we'll sit out back of John's house. I hope he has a fire pit, and
I don't know. I know he's got a nice deck.
you know how great of a video it would be to see a roaring fire at John's and see that mallet get tossed onto it.
That's probably the only way that's going to be allowed to get to John's house is if John says you can bring it, but it's going in the fire pit. ASAP.
Yeah, as it stands right now, I have one more bottle of this.
Oh, boo-hoo.
You must be hiding it.
You know, what you actually might like is the Lafroig cask strength. That's the one that's got the same amount of juice as this one.
Yeah, I know. That beer? No.
Where'd you get that beer from, Matt? Oh.
No, Stephen Bush.
Oh. Stephen Bush.
Yeah, you know what? I watched some of his beer reviews, and he's got like some funky beer that he reviews.
Well, this would be one of them.
That's in the funky beer
Did
category.
you see this is not the refrigerator.
The other one he sent me is called Firework Fight. This is a sour ale.
Ugh.
This
No,
is a
thank you.
smoothie sour.
We got you those.
Yeah.
The brown.
I was going to review it tonight, and I figured, I better review this.
And did you know what else we got you?
Darkness.
Mm-hmm.
12%.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 12%.
This year's Darkness.
Spoiled one. Okay, we're gonna go now. I just wanted to update you on Trump.
So how does he travel all the way to Walter Reed if he has COVID? That don't make no sense.
He owns the plane.
Yeah.
Well, the plane or the helicopter.
I don't know which.
It's not that
I didn't
far.
see what source of transportation that he took, but.
Yeah. He's isolated.
Okay.
Okay.
Eric, are you almost done?
Well, how long have you been down here? I'm not much farther from being completed.
Well, we're gonna order pizza without you then.
We weren't even down here 5 minutes.
Yeah, don't blame it on us, Chad Kathy.
Enjoy your whiskey.
And rum. Okay. Rich. Cheers all. Cheers, Rich. Clyde, stock market never took a dive. It took pretty good a hit, but even taking a hit, it was still above the mean thousands above that it was when Obama was in office. Yeah. Biden, again, I've heard people try to give that bullshit story. Oh, everything takes a while to catch up. So the reason that the stock market went up, a year after Trump took office is because of Obama. Those days are gone. People have to just understand. Those days are gone. I mean, really, if you're a Democrat, if you're a Democrat and not a politician, you just say you're a Democrat, you are the dumbest, most uneducated people. Almost as bad as the black community that supports BLM and thinks that the Republicans are your enemy. The Democratic Party is the ones that have been keeping you in chains since the Republicans let you out of them. And if you're smart enough, you'd already know that. Clyde Revolution, it's coming. Oh, God, and I don't give a flying fuck about any athlete, but I saw on Breitbart this morning one of the, the oppressed black basketball players said that he can't take this anymore. If Trump wins, he's moving to Hawaii. Wow. Matt Davis, the beer looks tasty. That was very good. That was. And it's full disclosure, Christine and Jules picked me up this year's release of Darkness, which is also a Russian Imperial Stout. But it is 12%. Clyde, Amy Konya, I don't even know what the fuck her middle name is. I think I've now seen it spelled 3 different ways. Barrett is a pro-Second Amendment and not anti-woman's rights. Yeah, see, this I know. Foco Loco, the 645 is badass. What's Jay charged to do all of that? Well, I hate to be sarcastic, and use the comment that if you have to ask, you already can't afford it. You have to keep in mind that, see, I do have a breakdown of everything that was done and what it costs. And the thing is when you start stacking stuff on Poco Loco, let's well, here I've got $870 because of the things that I owe Jay for yet. I was caught up all the way until the Glock went to go see Jay. So Jay did the work on the Glock. Other than that, yeah, a little under $900. You're talking about slide. There's work to the slide, not only for the sights. There was milling, but you have to mill out the original barrel bushing to make way for that that Briley bushing. So the biggest one thing done to the gun was the robar coating, and if memory serves, Jay, this gun, and I honestly really have been fighting the urge to sleep with it. This gun and the 2 mags are completely robar coated. So you're talking all of the parts. The whole gun is robar. And if memory serves, Jay, this was one of the last firearms to roll out of Robar, because he closed it down or went out of business, or I don't remember what the thing was. But so a quick rundown is the entire gun is robar coated, and that was the single biggest expense of making this gun look like this. Then the next was the machining for that and for the updated sight on this. The original sight for this gun was just a goalpost. You know what a Glock comes with. It was a steel version of what the Glock comes with. Now it's a fully adjustable black blade with that nice orange ramp up front. The grips. I already know that the grips were expensive because I've looked at doing something like this for my 1006. And I don't know if there's a big difference when dealing with, I'm assuming, with Hogue, because I got that one set that's on one of NIHAP's guns, and it seems like as it's starting to dry out, I'm starting to have issues with it right around the pin, and now I'm getting worried that where it rounds around the gun might. So I don't know. It's always one of those. If it came from Hogue, I would be pissed off, but I don't. I know it came from China, but yeah, these grips are absolutely fantastic. And I don't know if Jay did a trigger job on it or not, because it does feel a little bit different. But then again, this gun has been gone a long time. Jay has been super ass busy, everything going on with everything that happens. Like for instance, when it went to Robar, it's literally out of Jay's hands, and it's now on a waiting list at another company. So that was one of the reasons. But yeah, it's got like, compared to the other Smith triggers, it actually has, I don't know any other way to put it. It has a 2-stage trigger in it now. It goes up to this set point, and then it breaks. Oops. And the reset is absolutely fantastic. Again, it's got this just up to this wall, breaks, gun fires, and just but I think it turned out beautiful. I really like it. I can't wait to go shoot it. And the fact that everything on this has been robar coated, it's going to be really interesting to see if much more than a rag and some really light cleaner is all it's going to take to get it cleaned up. But yeah, I just love that Briley competition bushing in it. And the gun that I had out just for the fun of it is the Jericho, a 941. If you find these, you can get some. Well, maybe before the lunacy took place. These are awesome. These are awesome and very reliable guns, and they're retired military and police forces from all over the world as they retire. This one just an absolutely gorgeous shape. It has a little bit of probably slide wear from a holster, and on the top of the sights. Other than that, it was dirty when I got it, but these are just awesome shooting guns. You know, the CZ clone CZ style with that really really low access. The only real bitch that anyone ever can come up with on these guns is because the slide is down inside of the frame, lowering that. It can be a little bit more of a pain in the ass, especially if it's, say, really oily or sweaty. But what's nice about this one, it's got this nice big ledged back sight that you can use to, you know, hell, on your belt, on your penis, on your teeth. I'm not gonna do that one. On the edge of a table, on the, you know, smash the bad guy in the face and then use his teeth. You know, they're double action, single action guns. Highly recommend the 941. Highly recommend I hurry the hell up. Poco Loco. I don't like Trump, but I like the Constitution and I want to see the world burn, so he's got my vote. Fireman, he says world burn. Well, I'm assuming all the babies. Look at how they reacted the first time. Yeah, it'll be fun. Clyde, a Smith & Wesson ain't as shiny as Matt's helicopter landing pad forehead double whiskey. Now, show prep, Clyde. Show prep does have a limit. Clyde, it may not be a double shot, but it is double strength. How's that? Oh, just the intense, that intense peaty, and then of course because this one's a heavier hitter, you get a nice warming from it. I did have another bottle of this, didn't I? Oh, there is a God. Matt Davis, I remember bubblegum pop, sweet memories of my younger years. Stephen, when Biden called Trump a clown, all I could wait and see was 180 grain turning his brain into cottage cheese. See, now you're thinking of the movie not Judge Dredd. What the hell was the one where the Republicans and the Democrats were literally shooting each other? And it had Jean-Claude in it. But that's honestly, that's got to be the end game. I mean, all they do, it doesn't matter. A Republican could say, could come out and say, well, Trump for sure could come out and say he found the cure to cancer, and the Democrats would fight him on it. I mean, again, I'm not taking just one side. Both sides are responsible for the idiocy, but the Democrats, hands down. I mean, the media can't even. It's so bad that they can't even cover it all up. But these total douche nozzles going, oh yeah, peaceful protesting is going on, and over their shoulder the fucking city's on fire. My man, Stainless 4-5. Some say she is even more for gun rights than Scalia. I think we are all safe with her views on the second. Well, Stainless 4-5. Oh, see. Oh. I should have been a dick. Well, not really a dick because he appreciates it, but every single time Stainless 4.5 adds another beautiful, because he has outstanding taste in firearms, may I say, I always get a picture. I should have sent you a picture. You know, before I showed it here. Just because. Just because, cuz. Yeah. I guess, you know, Jay, if you hear me say this, I wouldn't mind knowing if you did, you know, anything, because you never leave anything alone, but I mean, it does, it's just weird that it has, and I believe, if memory serves, I believe this is exactly the way it was, because I do remember that if I ever showed the firing point on this, it was almost like, hey, we're about to run out of room there, but it's very predictable because you get it up to that wall, and then you could just sit there all day and hold it right there, and one more little flinch and off she goes. God, I almost want to carry this weekend. Jay, this thing is... Jay, you wouldn't have to touch the trigger on my 1006. I wouldn't want the sights changed on my 1006 because as much as I never liked that guard, I wouldn't ever change that anymore. I probably would go with something from Hogue. Again, I really like this look. This is really classy. So my 1006 would also not need the machining, so that would, God, except for Robar doesn't exist anymore. So what's as good as Robar? Is hard chrome anywhere close? I don't know. I know Robar is just some nasty ass shit. Beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I can't wait to make it not a safe queen. We shoot our shit here. Salty Shellback. I was only naked once today. Well, I've pretty much been naked all day, so yeah. Scotsman. Too busy playing the lights again. Just drink the damn beer. Scotsman. Whiskey. Scotsman. Beautiful job by Jay. Yeah. You know, it'd be fun. Send Jay the broadsword. Jay, I want this polished out and then robarred. Yeah. Hang on. It's like, oh, I'm worried it might fall and hit me. I'm worried when I'm walking across the floor upstairs in the kitchen, and if I got some steel in my shoe, I might trip. Oh, okay. Hang on. Whiskey. Nope. That's disqualified. That's disqualified. That one is... This one qualifies. No, and NIHAP hasn't sent me the audio self-pronunciation of this one, so I'm just going to go American Oak. Vanilla and coconut with clean citrus zest. First fill bourbon cask. Every single drop is triple distilled. Scotsman. And it was one of the ones that actually popped up as an email, which now makes a lot more sense, because I get almost as many of you commenting to me personally saying my comment was deleted by YouTube. Evidently, Scotsman's comment about whiskey was removed. And Scotsman, I should know better. If you were to leave a comment, that there would be one that you would always leave. You know, I tried this one before, and I'm definitely got that zest, at least after comparing it with, say, the Paul John. Sharky, the intro babe is my kind of woman. A machine gun toting, drop leg holster, open carrying, ammo belt, necklace wearing, big boob, fit blonde babe, and she's flipping me off. A dream woman right there. Brew babe is a close second so far. Time will tell what the outro babe will bring in an hour. Fucking crack me up, man. Sharky, I laughed at Biden and his semantic racism remark. How dares the man who has been part of the system up to the vice president level for over 40 years call out a guy still in his first term ever in public service? Biden has been part of the swamp as long as we can remember. He can't remember anything older than an hour or two, though. Now again, for all those people, and I am not apologetic because some of them are very close to me, have gone, Trump is racist. Really? Prove it. Prove it. Smile money, if I say the mask doesn't do anything, I get a fucking dissertation. So, fact check me. What has Donald Trump done that's racist? And another thing, please show me a single instant where one of the members of the Proud Boys burnt and destroyed and killed people. Burnt and destroyed buildings and killed people. I'm waiting. So, Trump's a racist. I don't even know. I mean, other than...
Listen, you're being rude. You're fake news. You're fake news. Stop being rude. You're fake news.
Other than fake news, I have never seen a fucking single instance. Again, fact check me. Prove me the fuck wrong. Trump's a racist? Prove it. Biden, on the other hand, I could fucking probably spend hours talking about Biden. Not, Jesus Christ, in the last year, the amount of racist shit that has come out of Biden's mouth. This is a typical example of my fucking ex-wife. Everything that she ever accused me of is exactly what she was doing. Oh, the reason that me and Eric got a divorce is because of his affairs. Prove it. Fucking prove it. I can prove 5. Yeah, I'm a dumbass. But to me, my family and my children were more important. Of course, they all came to me and said, why'd you stay with that hooker? Oh, they might have said mom. Sharky, damn, the Smith looks sweet. I'd rather have that thing than fondle the brew boobs for a week. Remember, boys, boobs are temporary. The 645 is forever. Sharky, come and shoot it. Jay, on the right video. It's fucking nuts out there for parts, not just gun demands. Keep in mind, the beer bug shut down the mills, the distributors. My machine shop is having a hard time just getting raw material. Oh, speaking of that, I just want to go on record for when David Brown and Bunky get to this point. I have right now effectively ordered everything to build. I need to pay. I'll be paying for it next week when the credit card gets charged. I have effectively ordered everything to build Alicia 2, except for, with a great conversation with Joaquin from Odinworks today. They highly recommended the New Frontier billet lower receiver. I spent about an hour before hanging out with you guys trying to find one, and it's sold out everywhere. If someone can find me a New Frontier billet lower receiver in 9mm, that's the last thing that I need for Alicia 2. I'm not sure if he's going to like it or not, but it's from a pretty well-known company who has recently jumped into the red dot, green dot game, and I ordered a red/green dot for it a couple of days ago. That should be here. I think it's supposed to be here Wednesday or Thursday of next week. And talking with Joaquin at Odinworks, he's like, it's insane. It is absolutely insane. They had an entire, 3 pallets of stock material because Odinworks makes in-house their own barrels. And he's like, they went missing. So we've been out of stock on barrels. He goes, but I will. He goes, I'll be shipping out everything that you ordered, plus everything that I ordered today, because I switched directions and I'm going with full Odinwork everything. They've been a big player for a long time, and as of right now, they have never let me down. And Alicia 1 is an Odinworks upper, and this one is more in the line. This one is a 9. He said it was their 9mm upper. So again, the only thing that I won't see in the next 2 weeks is the barrel, because they are actually waiting for it to come in stock. But Alicia 2, just like Alicia 1, will be a 16-inch Odinworks 9mm barrel. And that's exactly what's on Alicia 1, and it's a very accurate little carbine. So again, you guys, my family, if someone can find me a New Frontier 9mm lower, it's the last thing I need, and I will build to fulfill the Bunky build. Jay, glad you like the pistol. Yes, Jay, thank you very much. Jay, honestly, Trump is a big business Democrat who loves his country. The over-ton window is just that far to the left. They're sick fuckers. Jay, yep, Trump getting off track when he could have nailed it, but he could not help himself from going off track. I know, if he would have just zip it, man. Let Biden answer this shit. But all Biden could do almost all night long is, you're a liar. No. Your son effectively, between Hillary Clinton and Biden's family, that's where all the corruption is. Yet, why don't we see it? Why is it so painfully obvious that people like me and you know it's out there, but if it was a Republican, they would already be in prison? Sad, sad, sad. Jay, he, Matt, and I have the same condition. I don't know what that is. Scotsman, Trump did bring up the virus causing the decline in the economy, but kept being interrupted by Wallace. Yes, he did. Yeah, Gunwild, you're right. Wallace isn't exactly a conservative. No, he's not. Whenever Trump said anything that was going in the direction of the fucking truth, that's when he got cut off. It wasn't 2 minutes. You know, he was like 30 seconds into a rant about something, and Wallace is like, Mr. President, I gotta protect Biden on this one. Crazy Scotsman, nice job on the whistle, Matt. And I can say thanks for listening, I tried. I'm just going with thanks, Scotsman. Matt's not here to complicate it. And Gunwild said, Matt likes putting his lips on things Eric has had his lips on. Yeah. Crazy Scotsman, my whiskey comment was removed again. What the fuck, YouTube? You should know if I'm present, whiskey is required. Cobra says, YouTube must prefer whiskey with an E. And by the way, I apologize, Cobra. Really short notice. I actually, because this subject, normally John's like on Thursday, he's like locked and loaded, question mark. I'm like, fuck. I wanted to do tonight's show quite a while ago, and John had that information on like Monday. And Cobra, I was going to actually call you on Monday and say, if you're not busy on Friday, would you like to participate in favorite TV series, question mark? And I forgot. Now, Cobra, I don't want you to put anything together here, but I thought about this while I was taking my shower this afternoon, and I may or may not have literally texted you from the shower. So Cobra will be joining us this evening, or Cobra did join us. Yeah, Cobra did join us. Right now I am almost out of time to even edit this before. Okay. Gunwild, oh come on man, they're both right. Whiskey. Say tequila. No. Stripped upper. On a side note, I just bought my first Mosin, a Hex 1923 stamped with a little bow and arrow looking mark. I'm as excited as I was when I saw the pool screen from Fast Times. It was my eye. Oh, that's how it starts. Oh, and if I was still up on my Mosin shit, stripped upper, I could tell you right now exactly. Is that Tula? Yeah, either way, congrats. Cobra, here, recovering from a migraine. Ooh. 18 hours ago. I hope you're, well, actually 19 hours ago. I hope you're doing better, my friend, because I suffer from the, I know this sounds strange, the optical effects of a migraine. I start to get a subtle headache, and then my vision, most of the time I get extreme tunnel vision, which means if I am not directly looking at you, I don't see anything. And it's relatively scary to drive like that. Robin! Is this a different channel? Or did you change the name? This is a different channel. Holy fuck. Robin Morris. This is One the Birdman. Oh, speaking of that. What the fuck? My channel? Under the drinking crew? See, YouTube changed a whole bunch of shit. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's because of this browser or what. But when you go to B&E Brew Reviews, the main page, you see the drinking crew. You see Nihap, Stephen Bush, the Crazy Scotsman, Multi-Gunman, Hasman 440, Joey, the Real Cobra Burnout, William, the Geist Master, Agent Chaos, and now it's the Chaos Theory, and Ed. It used to give you more, and one of the crew was always one the Birdman. Okay, Robin says, I'm back, I'm gorgeous, tears up. I feel like I'm back home and hanging out with my bestie. Where's Robin? I don't care. You can say what you want. One to Birdman. I love you, Robin. We've been friends. Fuck. My channel may have had 15 subscribers when me and Robin became friends. In one way or another, no matter if it was a text message or whatever, I talked to Robin every single day. And he was going through the same shit as Travis, DJ Alkaline 1. Having to go through dialysis every single day. And of course it was like, if something doesn't happen soon, we may not have one to Birdman, Robin. And holy shit. Hey, you've been gone from this fucking game so long. You haven't done a video in what, 6 years? Prove me wrong, baby. Do I need to see? You get that? This is a different channel. This isn't the One to Birdman channel. And I have you as a drinking buddy, but it's not. You're like, if they let one more name in there, and am I missing something? There is no way to edit that. When I do this on the eBomi channel in the Firefox browser, there's a little thing, the little pencil. I click on it and I can open it up and move things around, because you used to be able to see all my recommendations, and then YouTube fucking changed that again. One to Birdman. My brother in crime. The Groove Gypsies. It's his band. Fuck yeah, Robin. Man, I hope you're back. Okay, well, that's fucking awesome, man. He has the last comment before we go to the Two-Hearted Ed Club. And, I almost used that opener, but every time I use the Obama one, I just want to fucking throw it. I'm kind of a big deal. Why is this down here? Isn't this supposed to be Christine's? You know what? I got several things from Cobra in here. I'm gonna go with this one. See if I can flick it right into the thing. I tell you, get your hands on one of these bottle openers, and this is a good way to practice without cutting off your fucking fingers. Because every single time I used to goof around with mine, I tell you, a little time on a grinder, but no, that serves a better purpose like this. How about those people that can just like get it to like flip over their fingers and that kind of shit? Sorry, I gotta discuss this. You know, again, it's a sour and it goes right into tasting just like a DQ cone. I'm talking about the cone, the vanilla cone, not like a vanilla ice cream cone, maybe a little bit. Well, it says it contains pineapple, mango, coconut, peach, blood orange, vanilla, and lactose. I don't care what they say. It tastes like a fucking cone. It's very drinkable. I thank you very much, Steve. Overall, I don't know. Just, it's like a 9. If I had more of these, I'd just keep on drinking them. Whoa, dude, it's magic. It's like Joey at the truck stop after Biff leaves stall 6. Okay, let's see who's in the club. Nobody, we're out of here. Just kidding. Oh, God. Wow. Smile Money. Show prep is on. Cheers. Smile Money. Gunwild. Cheers, club peoples. Gunwild. Cobra, here at work. Sorry, I'm going to have to back charge you from J-Dog. Cobra, cheers, Two-Hearted Ed Clubbers, Sunny Slopers, hashtag Justin's Final Mission, hashtag Never Forget, hashtag Be Like Ed, hashtag Go Fuck Yourself, Joey. I added that last one. Scotsman, to the sunny slopes of long ago, hashtag Be Like Ed, hashtag Justin's Final Mission. And, was it Steve? Someone on Facebook said, you should go back to that. So, I went back to that for you. Scotsman! Whiskey. Wow, show prep is... Oh, yeah. Sorry. I was recharging a battery. It's got one of those ones that's got the little port on the side. Portofino. Portoricious. Porta charger. Porta kiss my ass. Oh, whiskey. Oh, God. Scotsman standing in for whiskey is the Appleton Estates rum. I think you'd actually like this. Okay. I gotta go edit this. Seriously. Cobra. Cheers, show preppers, and raise a glass to POTUS and FLOTUS as they fight off coronavirus. Yes. Matt Davis. Is it Two-Hearted Ed to the sunny slopes of long ago club time? Yes, it is, Matt. Cobra, here at McDonald's drive-thru. Wow, how quickly the chosen can fall. I'm gonna try to save you on this one, Cobra. I'm hitting the refresh button, then we're gonna get out of here. No, he's still at McDonald's. 7 minutes ago. It's possible that he's actually there right now, or he's on his way home with some kind of a fucked up order, because as Joe Pesci said, they fuck you in the drive-thru. Cheers, guys. Hope you listen to Locked and Loaded tonight. The new goal is 1,400 live listeners. We broke 1,300 last week. Insane. Love it. Insane. I could easily walk away from YouTube, but I could not stop doing Locked and Loaded. I have way too much fun. And as always, a big cheers and thank you to John Solar for making that happen. And then, of course, Joey and Johnny for... Now, Joey... I'll see if either... Well, I know Johnny will never hear this. Johnny has some very funny moments, but he's usually very quiet. But Johnny serves a great thing, because if you start mentioning some obscure shit, he can usually find it. And anytime we need to do any kind of a contest, he can run a fucking spreadsheet with the best of them. Joey is funny as a motherfucker if he's a little juiced up and likes the subject. So, to my deplorable crew, I love you guys, and again, John Solar, can't say enough for everything that you do to make the shows happen. We will see you tomorrow with my neighbor Miles. He already bought the beer. It's over there. He wants to do a brew review, and then we're going to slay some steaks on the grill. So, cheers, guys. Stay safe, and remember, Trump 2020.